what no one tells you about growing through discomfort, especially when things are not looking the way that you think it should look. I was having a discussion with a friend yesterday, and I was telling him about life and trusting God. And I was telling her that, hey, there's moments where I feel like I'm going crazy because my circumstances doesn't match. But in my spiritual life, I feel at calm and at peace. And I'm wondering, like, am I going crazy for trusting God to show up based on his word? We were talking about this, and I'm like, this is the part that people don't share. When there's a certain growth, because yes, you're growing closer with God. You're going through growing pains. It's still scary when you're going through a period of change. It's uncomfortable, right? It's very uncomfortable to going through a period of change. You're doing things that you haven't done before. You're going to different heights. You're going to different growths. You're stretching yourself. No one talks about like how exhausting it is, like how stretching it is, how much you have to fight for your mindset. Like there's times where I have to either listen to some type of mindset video, Christian video, or listen to a sermon, or what I would usually do is I would create a visual day on ChatGPT. Maybe I'll make a video about that. And what I would do is I would tell ChatGPT and be like, give me a day in the life with God in it. And I would have to read through that whole day to make sure that my mind is on point and it's not going to a negative direction. People don't talk about how much you have to fight to stay positive, fight to keep your mind in a place where you're believing in abundance and you're believing in blessings and you're fighting against wanting to do the natural. It's so easy to complain. It's so easy to create negative scenarios. That's the natural thing you want to do. That's like the happy place. That's the reality of it. You're doing the things that God is calling you to do, despite everything unraveling around you, despite things not looking like how you imagine to look like. And you're trying to do the things that God calls you to do and keep that vision and have a lot of faith. You're trying to see your world in a way that you want it to look.